My name is Erica Lee, and I have a business called Sewn Apart. It is a environmentally and socially conscious, fashion-forward accessory company. Our flagship product and the mascot of our business are bow ties, and I also recently started making pussy bows, which are like inspired by Twiggy from the 60s. The bow ties are inspired by my grandfather. He wore bow ties, and for his funeral, my aunt wanted everyone to wear bow ties, and that's where it came from. Environmentally focused. We recycle primarily old clothes, but also any found fabric, pillowcases. I have a lot of donated fabric from a lot of friends' grandmothers and other people who have passed away. And because fast fashion is kind of damaging the environment at a crazy rate, and we don't really talk about it that often as a society. I also focus a lot on the agricultural system, because the clothes we put on our bodies and the food we eat come from the same system, which I think we know in theory as a society, but we don't often have that conversation. So part of my mission as a business is to have that conversation and connect those dots in a more tangible way. If you also go back through the agricultural system and then through the fashion industry, they're both huge human rights violators, going down from the seed planted, if it's a cotton seed or a tomato seed. If you go down the supply chain, it's very, very disturbing. And then with a lot of garment factory workers in Bangladesh and India and Cambodia, they don't get paid very much. They have very poor working conditions. And both industries are just huge human rights violators. And there's two things we do every day. We put on clothes and we eat food. This is the foundation of our life, and it is taking life away from so many people. So as a business, we aim to connect those dots in a fun way. On the social side, I have one employee. He is rehabilitating from jail, and I went through a very difficult time for a while. I was hard to employ. I was never in jail, but my best friend passed away, and it was a traumatic time for me for a period of years. I experienced 5 deaths in 5 years, actually, and that also kind of started this business. But with the fashion accessories, when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you have the power to change. So employing people who are hard to employ, teaching them a skill in sewing, improving their self-confidence by the way they look, because how you present yourself says so much to the world.